Hey guys, welcome back to Cryptid Coffeehouse. Hi, how are ya? This is B Bread Games, and I'm playing Cryptid Coffeehouse. I think this is like the third episode, so like make sure you go see the other ones. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it. So last time we left off, we went to that show at the coffee shop, and it was Artemis's band, so it was like really cool. And Dahlia, MC, and Artemis really like had their little connection moment. It was slay. We love it. We love to see it. And now we're going home, and Odina's yapping because she's got some theories. So let's get into it. I also want to talk about work because I guess that's who I am now. I'm a work guy. I talk about work. But I finished like my graduation, and they had us do like some test calls, and that was wild because we were only supposed to do like one or two. It was like in the actual live system, so I was actually dealing with customers, and then right when I was trying to like go back off of the queue, another call came in, and I just could not get off, and it stressed me out so bad that I almost started crying, but like I didn't, because like objectively and logically I knew it wasn't that big of a deal, but like the anxiety was serious about it. And I really had to like tamp it down and not cry in the middle of a professional workspace. Yeah. Anyway, Adina spends the entire walk home chatting your ear off about her Midwest singles theories. You're not that big of a MWS fan, but Odina often gets you to watch the episodes with her, so much of what you know about it is because of her. She's talking about something regarding Kiana and her latest feud with fellow castmate Kathleen. Apparently, two of them are fighting over this guy named Peter. Oh my god. It goes over your head. You missed this episode, but Odina is determined to catch you up on all of the current MWS drama. But yeah, next week I start nesting, which is like doing those live calls again. But for 2 weeks, it'll be in the safety of the actual workspace instead of at home. After working hard this week, you have $24 to add to your spending fund. You know, $39. Oh, man, we are poor. I did, actually. It's so funny I ended the episode there when I could have ended it there. You and Artemis have been testing on and on, blah, 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 on and off all week. They're a really cool person, kind of awkward and stilted at times, but they always have a lot to say. And a lot to do, apparently. They be out there living their life. It honestly feels like they have hundreds of hobbies that preoccupy them. You're not even particularly sure if they have a job or not. I was literally about to say, man, bro must not have a job. That's so cool. I was literally about to say that. You often just hear about them being roped into things with Kuro and Kolya, about them and their new jigsaw puzzle fascination, about them going around town with a camera. They do so many things, it's almost hard to keep up with them all. Water sip. I realize I haven't drank water all day. Your schedule and their schedule are on opposite ends because of this. They're always up doing things at ungodly hours of the night. Well, you're trying your best to be productive during the day. Despite this, the both of you managed to arrange time to get lunch. This is exciting for you. You haven't really hung out with anyone new in a very long time. The last person you became friends with was Odina, and she's taken up all your time since you first met. Not that you're complaining. Look, an introvert needs an extrovert to adopt them always. It's the truth. It's gonna be fun to get to know more about Artemis. The two of you plan to meet at Webb's just a little after noon, then go to this vegetarian restaurant Artemis suggested to pick up food. There was talk of you two eating in the park, but you're not exactly sure if that's happening or not. It's a really nice day out today, so you don't think you'd mind if Artemis brings it up again. You're sitting in Webb's waiting for Artemis to show up. You're scrolling through your social media feeds, but the smell of coffee coming from the espresso bar is kinda tempting. You could go and get yourself a coffee if you want, but you're also getting food later. Oh, this is about the money. I'm gonna get it. We got $39, which is crazy. Absolutely diabolical. You decide to get something to drink. It doesn't hurt, right? Besides, what's the point of being in a coffee shop if you don't order anything? Sitting in webs and simply leaving without... That I was trying to tamp it down. Sitting in webs and simply leaving without anything in hand feels like a crime. That yawn was violent. There's not a line, so you go straight up to the register. Why did I say it like that? As always, Brew is there. She's doodling on the counter with a chalk marker, but looks up at you when you come up. She caps the marker and smiles.
Hey!
Hey, how's it going? It's good, just getting something to drink before lunch. You know how it is. Oh yeah, that sounds nice. What's for lunch? Is this vegetarian restaurant? I don't know. I'm actually not sure. You know Artemis? I'm going with them and they picked out a place. Brew nods knowingly, tapping her fingernail against the register screen. Of course I know Artemis. They're like the only person that comes in here as much as you do. Hey man, don't call me out. She begins to giggle to herself.
I'm kidding. Not really.
Brulkia? I still can't figure it out. It's making me sad. I want to pronounce it right so bad. Brulkia? Am I thinking about it too hard? I don't know. I like that both of you, don't get me wrong. It's just funny. It's also kind of funny that you two are hanging out now. Can't say I saw it coming, but like maybe I did. Your insight on everyone that comes in here is so entertaining to hear about. One of these days you have to tell me about what you and your coworkers think about me in intense detail. Bruce snorts and then starts to giggle again. Her hair falls into her eyes and she shakes it out of her face with a flip of her head. You laugh along with her. Ha 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 ha. Sure, yeah, whatever you want. But for now, I must know, what are you getting today? Because you are holding up the line, bestie. There's no line. I don't know what I want. Let me drink. Voice echoing all in the water bottle. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god. The Costa machines at work. Once again, talking about that. I really become a work guy. But the bigger ones, the freestanding ones, make chai with espresso. And it makes me so happy. Like, I love chai. But when I don't get that, I get like a latte with oat milk. Oat milk latte. Vanilla latte, wise choice. I hope you know I'm cataloging this to tell all my coworkers later. Oh my gods. I'm just messing with you. The way she smiles then kind of makes you doubt that. That'll be down at the end for you. You know the drill. Sure do. Peace out, Brew. You don't have to wait very long for your drink to come out since you were one of the only people in line. When Brew calls your name, you're up at the handoff counter in a second. Why? All this yawning. I literally wasn't even yawning earlier. It's just like now that I'm talking. Which is going to be a problem if I'm at work doing all that loud. But whatever. Thanking her and immediately taking a sip of what you ordered. It's delicious, as per usual. You go and sit back down and continue waiting for Artemis to arrive, nursing your drink in the meantime. Artemis shows up 5 minutes later, breezing into the coffee shop with a bright smile on their face.
Hey.
Sorry for being late. You're not that late. I've only been here for like 10 minutes, and I be getting here early, so really you're not late. You stand up. Artemis looks down on you. You always forget how short you feel next to them. All of their height is in their legs, and it makes you feel rather small, despite your best efforts. Okay, so where are we going? The both of you begin to head out. Brew is out the cafe, What? Out in the cafe, wiping down some tables. And both you and Artemis wave goodbye to her as you walk out of the building. She waves back. The autumn air is crisp and cool when you step outside. The sun is shining in full force, only occasionally obscured by puffy clouds drifting around the sky. It's perfect weather for walking. The restaurant is called Cilantro. It's only a couple blocks away. Hopefully you're not averse to walking. I love walking. I walk most places, so it's cool with me. Don't have a car, you know? Real. I wish I lived in a walkable area. Artemis looks at you for a second, then grins a little. Oh, me neither. Never learned how to drive either. Hey, same. Me too, bestie. Yeah, man. It's not that weird. Hey. Wait, now I'm feeling judged by my own character. I know. I'm like grown. You think I would know how, but honestly, I don't see the point or the appeal. Plus, I don't think I can be trusted behind the wheel. This is all so real. I thought I was identifying with Dahlia, but I am identifying with Artemis. You laugh. At least you're aware of it. Right? I'm proud of myself. They're obviously joking because the smile that tugs at their lips then is so crooked and dorky that you can't help but smile a bit yourself. I'm proud of you too. Big steps. How about you? Why don't you have a car? They expensive. That would be diabolical to be like, you know what? I also can't drive. I was just judging you for no reason. I can't really afford a car. Those things are expensive. I know how to drive, but money's too tight to invest in something like that. Oh, no, yeah, I totally get that. A car is a really big expense. You got gas, insurance, maintenance. It's way too much. Real. I think all cities should just be walkable or busable or trainable. Yeah. But instead, the United States hates its citizens. Easier to just spend it on coffee, you know? The way you grin then has the corners of your mouth twitching up. Yeah, way easier. The small talk you and Artemis share as you walk to the restaurant is comfortable. They're really easy to talk to, which is awesome. You're just glad the awkwardness that typically comes with hanging out with people for the first times isn't there. Artemis talks to you like they've known you for years. Okay, so the restaurant is just on the right here. The two of you turn a corner and cross the street, and then Artemis skips in front of you to lead you to the storefront. They hold the door open for you. Oh, what a gentle person. They usher you in with an excited wave of their hand. Thank you. You're welcome. The restaurant is a bit chilly inside, and you feel goosebumps begin to break out on your arms. Aside from the temperature, the establishment seems pretty empty this time of day. There's only one person ordering at the counter, and the other 3 employees out on the floor just milling about talking to each other. It's a cute place though, all decorated in blues and blacks. Pop music softly plays over the speakers. Okay, I know it doesn't look like much, but I swear it is one of the best places in town. Oh, my dog started dreaming and like the sound she made scared me. I trust you, but I want to know why this place is called Cilantro and it doesn't have a hint of greenery in the decor. You know? But okay. If it's bad though, I'm gonna hold it against you for the rest of our lives. Artemis laughs then, their eyes squinting into crescent moons. Sure. Hope that's not going to be the case. You know it won't be, since you're not very picky when it comes to food, but it's still fun to tease them. The two of you hop in line, and the person in front of you is still ordering, so it gives you a chance to look over the menu before deciding what to get. They have a lot of different options, but a couple of choices stand out to you. What do you want to get? Chipotle mayo veggie burger. I had a really good veggie burger the other day. It was a black bean burger. It was so good. mushroom pesto pasta. Ooh, also good. Cilantro lime, rice and black beans, or whatever Artemis is getting. You know what, Artemis? I'm gonna be an individual and get what I want. The Chipotle Mayo Veggie Burger sounds really good. It comes with tomato, cucumber, and a mix of leafy greens on house-made wheat bread. Okay, work. Just as you decide what you want to get, you're up next at the register. Hey, what can I get for you today? I'm gonna get the Chipotle Mayo Veggie Burger, please. Thank you very much. The cashier nods and then punches some things onto the register screen. They look at you and then slide their gaze over at Artemis, who's standing right next to you. You guys together? You always forget that people ask this question. Okay. Okay, what do we do? Wait, we're poor. Wait, I feel bad though. This sucks. Wait, Artemis is the one that asked us out to this place. Wait, I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared. This is like a chill game. It's not the type of game that's got terrible consequences, I don't think. I'm scared. Wait, let me go through this first.
Oh.
Ah, see, that's awkward. I don't like when things are awkward. I'm like really having a genuine dilemma over this. Because in real life, my idea, to me, if you're going to invite someone out to a restaurant and not explicitly state whether you're paying or it's like pay for yourself, you should pay. Because you invited them out to this place. Now, if they invited you out and chose the restaurant, then they would pay. And then if you both explicitly state, hey, I'll pay for my own, yes. You know, like that's, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll just pay for my own. Just, oh, wait. I'm not reading these things out because I might not stick with them. Okay, wait. Let me take a water break because my mouth feels disgusting. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, we cannot afford to pay for Artemis's meal as well, unless it was explicitly stated. And that's just that. Artemis is in the middle of rambling on about some sort of collection they've impulsively started when one of the employees behind the counter calls out to you. I also start collections impulsively. We are the same person, Artemis. You and Artemis are the only ones in the restaurant right now. Hey guys, got your stuff packed up at the counter when you're ready. Artemis springs to their feet so quickly that their glasses slide to the tip of their nose. You are closely behind them as they go over to the counter and peek inside the paper bag.
Oh my god.
It smells so good in here. Let's go before I become absolutely insane looking at everything. Okay then, let's go. Why did I say it like that? Artemis looks up at the employees behind the counter. Hey, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. You two have a good one. Artemis hoists the bag into their arms and steps in front of you to push the door open for you with their back. Okay, yeah, I read that properly. No, I didn't. You softly thank them as you pass through, and they nod their head at you with a smile. The two of you sort of stand outside the restaurant aimlessly for a second. So, where to now? Well, I'm hungry. There's another pause. You want to go to the park? I remember you saying something about the park over text. Oh yeah. I did say something about the park, didn't I? It's not too far from here, is it? No, I think it's only like 2.5 blocks. Close enough. Artemis takes a moment to mull this over. They don't mull for very long, because shortly after you finish speaking, they're already shaking their head yes emphatically. Emphatically. Okay, let's go. I'm sure we can find a place to sit down at the park. Yeah, benches and the ground. The two of you begin to walk towards the park with you leading the way. After a couple of long seconds, Artemis starts up again about the collection they'd been talking about inside the restaurant. They've been trying to collect nickels for some reason. Nickels from every year they can find. Okay, that's valid. That's kind of a cool collection. Because, like, it kind of shows the passage of time and how things change. I like it. I dig it, Artemis. You listen to them as carefully as you can as you direct both of you to the park. You two arrive in no time. You enter from one of the more secluded side entrances, so there aren't as many people as there typically would be. You're trekking on a thin path through a thick cluster of trees. You can hear the food bumping around inside of the bag Artemis is carrying. They've stopped talking now, just observing the lush greenery surrounding as the both of you walk along the worn trail. The trees open up into a clearing that's dotted with several unoccupied park benches. It's quiet and no one's here except for the two of you. The birds are singing in the trees surrounding the clearing. The sky is bright and blue above you. You don't realize that Artemis is standing in the middle of the path until you've already seated yourself down at one of the park benches. You expected them to be right behind you, but when you look back, Artemis is just looking around with the bag of food in their arms, taking everything in. You good? Artemis seems to take a second to register what you said. Yeah, I'm good. I just don't think I've ever been here. It's really pretty. They're walking over now, their long legs carrying them over much faster than yours ever could. It is. If it wasn't so far away from my place, I would be here all the time. It's always so quiet. Not like many people are ever on this side of the park. I like it. We should come here again. You find yourself liking the way they say that. You smile, and then pat the spot across from you at the table. Come sit. They do, setting down the bag in their arms and beginning to take out what's inside. They hand you the container that holds your food, then set some plastic utensils and napkins on top of the lid. Thank you. Artemis hums in response. They take their food out as well and then fold the empty bag down and tuck it under their container. You assume they do this so that a stray breeze won't carry it away if one passes through the clearing. The two of you begin to eat in silence. The chipotle mayo veggie burger you got is absolutely delicious. And really filling too. You didn't know just how hungry you actually were. After a bit, Artemis speaks. It's good. It slaps. It's really good. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'm just happy you liked the place I picked. There's another content silence. The both of you are chewing. You know, I feel like we don't know that much about each other. That is absolutely fair. This has you pausing. You slowly finish chewing and then swallow before speaking. Yeah? Yeah, so let's play a game. I hate games. I like these games, but like games? A game? Yeah, you ask me some questions and then I'll ask you some questions just to get to know each other better. Okay. Sounds like a good game. I'll have to think of what I want to ask you first, though. Take your time. What do you want to ask Artemis? I don't know. Ooh, okay. Wait, this seems like it's going to be a lot. I think I should wait till the next episode. Because, like, first of all, my throat is starting to hurt. I really should have had water today. I really did not have any water today except this little bit that I'm drinking out of a bottle that I already had. So I'm going to end it here. And we will continue our cute little park date and next week in the next episode. Yay! Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, etc. Whatever. Yeah. Bye.